Wednesday, 4th of March. Let's get straight into this. So we've confirmed that we are maintaining this chop since October. The line down here is the low to low, -23, which we could still make it down there towards the end of the week. But like I've said repeatedly over the last few days, over the next 8 weeks, I expect us to have a big correction down to 22,401s. Does that give us any indication on what we want to do today? No. At the minute, we've actually broke back long, and we are looking to complete longs there at 963s on the first completion. We've just got a new 1 hourly low and a 1 hourly high. If we can come down to the 1 hourly low, I am going to bid long to that -23 or maybe to the 78 of this range short. That's where it's telling me, the market's currently telling me that is where it's going. I just don't know how far down we're going to come. I don't think we break 700s. I think if anything we're going to go down to the 1 hourly low and then break back up to that 79. I think that's the cleanest move, and that's going to give us a nice clean entry. Getting in now would mean you've potentially got to take a loss to get back in for a second time. So maybe you take it, 50-point stop loss, and then if the stop triggers, you wait for your optimal trade entry to get back in. From there we are 170. So I quite like that. Opposite direction short, we have this range, obviously because this range has been broke. So we have this range, the 62 is once, causing that, twice sweep down, and then we're back up, back over the top. So we could absolutely just go long from here. 20 minutes from the open. The open's either going to push into optimal trade entry or it's going to push and it's going to complete these longs. I obviously do not know at this point which it's going to do, which way it's going to go. So as ever, it's always going to be easier for the first 30 minutes of the open to play out before I look to take my trade, because this is just the trade idea which we have now in our minds, right? If we miss it or we don't get our optimal trade entry, it doesn't mean that has passed and we will not get another trade. There is always another trade. So I'm not going to be so eager just to jump into this trade or jump into it haphazardly and get a poor entry, like a really, really poor entry. I'm not going to do that. If we start to come down, from the open, it really, really is ideal into that 1 hourly low. I will for sure be bidding long from 770s, maybe a couple of contracts, and I will take one off after 40-50 points and then look to push the other one up to 943s. If we open and we just go long, I'm going to be sitting on hands for 30 minutes. I'm going to get my new set of levels, and I'm then going to wait until one of my levels hit. If we hit the highs, I'm going to be bidding 40 points short. If we hit the lows, I'm going to be bidding 40 points long. If we come short and it fails all the way down, I'm going to take my anchor, leave the anchor the same. I'm going to draw, because this is always a possibility. You don't have to, even if you're long, you don't have to always complete every single extension. It could put in a whole new fib level. Come down 38s, probably after the first 30 minutes, so we've got the ATRs below so it's not breaking through it, and then take that trade. So there are all the possibilities of today. Just keeping it really, really simple as always. So if I do miss this trade for whatever reason, those are my others. It's always going to be, because I'm not getting an optimal trade here where I'm going to be happy with the loss, because I'd have to have a couple of bites at the cherry, and then even if it puts in a full, it's potentially going to be more than a couple bites of the cherry. It's not something I'm that bothered about getting into when I know in 30 minutes after the open it's going to be so easy to just play off the 4 hourlies and the 1 hourly levels when they refresh. And that is it for today. Oh wow, not too far off the open, 18 minutes. So guys are with me, I'll be jumping on live stream now, and if you are not, please trade safe.